realized my mic was muted. That's my bad. What's up, Minty? How's it going? Yeah, I'm in the zone tonight. I only have a week to get this done. This is the downtime stream that I'm playing. Yeah, there's always a delay. I mean, I'm also not checking chat as much, so. 28 seconds. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's lag in the stream or if it's just the OBS. I think OBS has issues getting that data from YouTube. Typically there's like an 18-second delay between when I read chat and when it shows up for y'all. There's one I posted on Twitter with all the triangles. And I made a second version that uses circles. It's pretty much the most recent material I've made. And no, I'm not gonna call Twitter X. No one is. Hello, Reaper. Yeah, I should probably get back on the landscape videos. Oh. Yeah, text cords are horrible. Unless you actually need them. I mean, there's a use for everything. But I mean, for landscape, definitely use something like world position. Yo, Paperly, how's it going? Haven't talked to you in a while. Oh yeah, decals are great for sure. Honestly, only building this because the music is chill. Welcome back, Reaper. I'm making the outline. I figured I should probably start by making something simple, and then adding in all the meshes and walls and stuff later. But this is just gonna be a good way of getting my thoughts out here before I have to think about what needs to go where. So yes, a bunch of squares, for sure, yeah. Awesome, Insane Trumpet, you're in the MegaJam? Yeah, well, good luck. I hope you, I hope to see what you do. If you post it anywhere, tag me. Especially if you post it on Twitter. I'd like to see it. Hey, bored cat. How you doing? Welcome to this chillest stream I'm ever gonna do. Yeah, it feels weird to stream face cam. So real. Reaper, are you submitting a MegaJam too? That's alright, it's a lot of pressure. Oh, a horror map, that's gonna be fun. Tag me when you finish it. I'll probably play it on stream. A sandbox, that's interesting. What do you do in the sandbox? I mean, you don't have to spoil if you don't want to. It's fine, you can just tag me when it's published. Yeah, I want to check out a lot of maps. I mean, if you finish something, just tag me on Twitter or in the Discord or wherever. I'd love to see them. Yeah, put them in there. Or in the FN Create channel. Either one works. Also, I think this is the season where I finally make a live event. It's about time. What's your issue with Niagara? Yeah, I think a jam would be fun. I don't think there's enough people in the server right now to warrant a UFN jam. In fact, if I were to do a competition, it'd definitely be 1.0 because there's basically no 1.0 competitions right now. I feel like people miss them. Yeah, I gotta get some income before I start giving away stuff. I mean, I could always do battle pass. I want to eventually get up to higher rewards, but it's been rough. If there's no message in the message log, usually what I do is I reboot UEFN. Make sure everything saves first off, and then reboot UEFN. That doesn't always fix everything, but in some special cases it does. I don't think there's a limit in that chat. Um, there's probably a limit in self-promote though. Oh no. I don't know how long it's been doing that. My bad. Thanks for mentioning. I was not paying attention. How long was that? Oh, not long. That's good. So did you, Trumpet, did you import it from Unreal Engine, or is this a custom thing you made? So this is gonna be like a team-based Bed Wars kind of map with like capture points to progress through the space. And so I'm imagining here's like the end goal, and players will be able to teleport if they're on the team that this is their base. They can teleport to certain areas. So I'm just imagining people like defending off enemies that are just going up these stairs. It'd be so much fun. And the final capture point's gonna be here. So right now it's super sci-fi. What I'm going for is very sci-fi. But I'm going to integrate the old-fashioned sense in probably like the props. There's a lot going on. If it doesn't end up suitable for the theme, I'm just going to release it anyways. I might not submit to MegaJam if it doesn't end up with the theme, but the way I'm envisioning it, if I get around to adding all the assets, it should work out. I mean, the theme's very much an oxymoron, so there's a bit of freedom how you do that. Like, either people are going to blend the theme, or it's like a mix, or just a blending of both. They're gonna mix a theme where it's like different assets from different eras, from like a futuristic era and then an antique era, and then there's also the possibility of like a contrast of themes. That makes it think of like red versus blue. You got antique versus futuristic. I'm not doing that. I'm doing more of a mix, maybe like something between a mix and a blend of the theme. Yep, TVA is definitely something I'm taking inspiration from, but not direct inspiration. Just the general vibe of it, though. Yeah, retro futures. Like, mine's gonna be space themed, so I'm thinking more like Tomorrowland, just kind of like the space age idea of space, with a little bit of an antique twist to it. Jetsons? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the vibe. I mean, that's a vibe I just described. It's not exactly what I'm going for, though. I don't know how to describe what I'm going for, but Jetsons is also a good idea. Yeah, so it's going to be two of the same spaceships on both sides. Right now I'm just building out the layout, and there's going to be capture points to unlock doors. Once the enemy team captures a capture point, that door is permanently unlocked and they have to get to the next capture point, up until they get to the final room where they can destroy whatever. So that's just generally how it's gonna go. There's a couple features I want to get around to. These are the hangars below the spaceship, and I want to add like a custom spaceship device of sort, like a vehicle that can shoot stuff. Coding that's gonna be crazy. I don't know if I have the time for that, let alone like modeling that. We'll see though. I also want them to be able to like customize their mini spaceships. We'll see. It's a lot of work. I think the most important thing is just getting the gameplay down and the theme down, because we only have 6 days. Yeah. The ray gun definitely fits the vibe. I just feel like this front area is way too big, because this is on top of the hangars. What if I took this and went the other direction? Actually, that might work out. Yeah, true. I'm also really disappointed that they just got rid of the melee manager in UEFN. Like those melee weapons are useless now. Yeah, this is better formatting. There's gonna be like little arches down here so you can go through. But I think this kind of breaks up the monotony of just a huge hangar space. Just makes it a little bit, I don't know, a little bit broken up just in case there are people that are camping. Can't be too open. Why did they get rid of it? Is nobody using it? I don't know. So these little gates here are gonna be like space doors. They're gonna slide open. So they're gonna be built into the wall. It's gonna be really interesting. See how I see if I can even manage to get this done. I think there should be a window here. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, whatever. I need custom abilities soon. Can't wait for that. I mean, especially if we can use verse code. I know most people don't know verse, but it's great. Highly recommend learning verse. What was that? Oh, I see. Did not mean to do that. Yikes. Getting the scale on the spaceship's weird. There's just so much. It can't be too much and it can't be too close. Gotta get that Goldilocks. Any good shows to watch? Anybody watching anything fun? Need some good recommendations. Yeah. or movies, or whatever. I've gotten back into movies. I haven't seen One Piece live action. I haven't seen the original One Piece either. Doesn't have like a bunch of episodes. Not the Netflix version, of course. Netflix is too cheap for that. Speaking of Netflix, I'm waiting for that Stranger Things season 5 finale. And it's gonna take like 3 years, 4 years. All of the kids are grown adults now. It's crazy. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I might watch it. I hear it's pretty good. There we go, that's much more condensed. Hi Shadow Ghost, how are you doing? I don't know if it's going delayed or not. Actually, yeah, it is. I think they made a post about that. But they've been promoting it for some reason. They made an ice cream pre-season 5. They had a weird corn commercial that featured Barb, the actor who plays Barb. And you think it was just a corn commercial, but at the end it shows like Vecna or something. It's really weird. I don't know why they're promoting it so early. Maybe they just want to capitalize, because once season 5's over, you know, there's gonna be no hype. So I guess they want to earn money now. Really, you're an OG? Wow. Like, you were an OG for that. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, that was so long ago, like 2.5 years ago that I posted that event. Never expected it to blow up. Never expected it to blow up. Like, I just want to get into Mustard's video, and I didn't get into his video, but I know I got like 100,000 views in like a month. Never expected that. I mean, honestly, my favorite event that I've made would have to be either Siege of the Sanctuary or Fracture. My version of Fracture. But either one of those are my favorite. I should stream those one day, because I bet they're super broken for number 1. But also, you know, nostalgia. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I was in a couple build challenges of his, and I actually had a whole video from him for my end events for chapter 2. He made a whole video over my event, which is pretty crazy. I don't see him making videos, an entire video for one map. It's not very common, so that's something I'm very proud of. He's a really awesome guy. So glad I get to participate in some things like that. But yeah, I wouldn't be creating if it weren't for him. He introduced me to the whole space, and I've been enjoying it. Yeah, his knockoff subreddit, I hope it pops off, because sometimes I post something in there, I don't really see it very active. I don't even see the Fortnite creative Reddit active, but it'd be nice to see one of those do well. You think Fracture is the best? Yeah. Fracture was fun. I don't remember how long it took, maybe like a week. But I remember there was a moment, I was kind of depressed back then, and there was a moment when I was writing the music for it, and I just got chills. I was like, yes, this is why I create. I need to get back into music for sure. There's supposed to be new music devices coming out soon. There's an announcement at UE Fest, so that'll be interesting to see. I don't know if it's going to be anything super advanced or what, but still it's pretty cool to have. Yeah, I think it's like actually a way to create music in game, which is interesting. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, that's interesting. Voice chats. Maybe yeah, I think that's like a cultural thing, building it to where people are consistently in voice chats. I mean, majority of the time people prefer to be in private voice chats than like a public server setting, but that might be something I'm interested in fostering in my server. Who knows? It's an interesting idea though. What do you imagine yourself doing with voice chats like that? Yeah, definitely good to have conversations with people. Have you tried reaching out to people for various voice calls? I mean, public voice calls aren't bad either. They're just kind of more elusive. Okay, I'm gonna move this. Yeah, I mean, I can make myself available for voice chats if I have time. Don't usually have time, but sometimes I call various creators, whether I'm doing commission work or just chatting with them. So I'm always open to schedule things if you're interested. Not this week, of course, because I've got MegaJam. Can't waste any time. I'm already wasting time with college. I should drop out just so I can commit more time to the MegaJam. Yeah, I just need to, I need to rebuild the entire server. I haven't updated in a while. Need to remove some channels, reorganize for UEFN. Make it less confusing, because right now you have to like select a role to see certain things. That's way too confusing. Yeah, I mean, if you have any ideas, whether it's just reorganization, channel ideas, like a category idea, drop it in the suggestion box. I mean, Discords are about community, and if no one's giving any input, there's no point to it, you know? So it's much appreciated. Okay, initialize particle. Let me show you. Probably gonna need an Niagara system anyways. Let's go fountain. Alright, initialize particles right here. So I don't know what your issue is, but it's right there under particle spawn. If you have another issue, maybe it's your sprite renderer. One thing I do recommend doing if you have an issue is using this checkbox to disable it and then compiling. And if it allows you to compile, that means that you're not having issues, and the issue is that. So that's just a way of pinpointing the issue so you can look further into it without running around like a headless chicken. Awesome. Good luck. I know it's like a waste of time, but making this material is very helpful just to see how things are scaling on the grid. Because then I can just go in and paste down floor pieces and wall pieces easily from here without having to do that. But I basically have to get the shape of the layout so that I can put the so I can model out the spaceship that goes around it. So this is definitely a different way of making things. I've never done this before, so just trying something new, because usually I just jump in blind without preparing, and leads to much longer build times. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, is that what you were using that that scale texture for? There's like an orange one with a grid. I think I actually figured out that you could use a combination of texture coordinate and world position to do what you wanted previously, which was like, you know, scaling and also not aligning to world position. I don't know if you still need that, but yeah, you sent or somebody sent, it was like an orange grid texture, kind of like this, with like a number. I think it said like 512. Okay, let me see. I guess that wasn't it, but someone posted a while back, and I didn't have an answer then, but I do now. Hold on. Awesome. Okay. Slow delay. I was checking something. I was checking through Discord. There needs to be like a central lobby area right here. So this should be the highest point. That's the captain's quarters. And it should be centered around the captain's quarters on this axis. Oh yeah. I know. I don't know if there's a way to fix that. That's just OBS being OBS. Yeah, I basically paste the YouTube chat link in there. So I don't know if there's a better way of doing it or not. This lobby area is gonna be a great place to spam all the antique props. Just cheat my way through the system. And maybe there's some sort of offshoot right here where I can get in. Yeah. rotation. So weird. It's better. Wow, I've been going for 2 hours. Doesn't feel like that. I'm slow at building. Okay, so where could the armory go? Or the place where players spawn? Actually, this area is great for that. Because they go through this door, they have access to the hangars, they have access to captain's quarters and the lobby. They also have some defense, so they don't have to get camped. Actually, this is a great place for the lobby. Spawn lobby, I mean. There we go. Looks great. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, sure. I'll get your screenshots. It's just oh, there we go. That's a lot of screenshots. Yeah, let's see if I can pull them up. One moment. Let's go. Builds. All right, let's look through them. I feel like this could use better texture on the grass. It's kind of off-putting to see this flat grass and then all this lighting and landscape everywhere. But it's a nice, nice shot otherwise. Well, there you go. There you go. The grass right there. Yeah, this looks a lot better. No complaints with this one. Also a good shot. I like that there's the fallen head here. Give it some character. You know, Tomato Temple is classic. I like to see it, I like seeing it revamped like this. These trees are all jagged, but I think that's just because your editor's on low settings. I don't really like this photo as much. I wouldn't use this photo. Doesn't really feature anything. The tomato's not facing forward. Kind of blocks off a house. It's okay. This one's kind of fun. Now I wouldn't really use this as a photo, but if you had like a video shot of you going like through the staircase and through this like tunnel here, that'd be a good video shot. I don't think it would be the best photo shot. It's still a cool shot. This one's fun lighting. Not really much of a focus besides, I think this is like a golden tomato head. If you could bring the focus forwards a bit, or make it more pronounced, that'd be awesome. I know you didn't ask me to critique, but this is how I rate, so. Awesome, got the Stark Industries agency right there. I guess this is a post-process effect. Blueprint effect, that's really cool. I like this. This is cool. Crumpled paper. Does the crumpled paper move? I assume it's just like post-process, typical slap an image on. But I like this. I think you could probably use a texture for these outlines, just to give it more of that drawn look. Use a texture for that outline. But that looks cool. I don't like this one. I don't like this one. I like the foggy. This is Lucky Landing, isn't it? Classic. Yeah, you got the tree there. Is this a new tree? I think this is the season 2 tree. Chapter 4, season 2. And yeah, that looks good. I think it could use a little bit more foliage, especially up front because everything's in the back. Maybe a couple cars, something to draw my attention. Yeah, this is I like the display of lumen here. It looks great. Like I said, it needs more props. It just it feels too empty. Feels like a new apartment, but also like just random posters are slapped on the wall. There needs to be a focus here, but it's a good display of lumen. Is this the one that was a horror map post process? Because that'd be cool. This is very stylized and I like that. It's very cool. Yeah, cool stuff. Cool stuff. Hold on, let me get back to the engine. And we're back. Okay, I see. Yeah. Sorry, I'm slow to chat today. LiDAR, yeah. I'm vaguely familiar with LiDAR. I might need a refresher. I recognize that name though. I know it's some sort of effect. Oh, like LiDAR. I'm thinking LiDAR is in like a distance ray tracing kind of basically uses like ray tracing to calculate the distance between objects. I don't know if that's the right definition of LiDAR, but I'm pretty sure like all the new phones come with LiDAR sensors. And that's how reality scan works. But I could be totally wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, so here we're gonna have like kind of a, I guess I'd call it an atrium. Kind of lobby area. This is fun though. I don't usually get into environmental design, so it's kind of cool to get back into it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the last stream I did. I played Enderbyte's version of FNAF, and I actually beat it, thankfully. But it was a lot of fun. I think horror maps are definitely going to blossom in the future. It's definitely a good path to go down. I do have a horror map planned, but it's like years away from its time. I don't think it's going to be available till like maybe a year from now. But I'm excited to make it. It's going to be like truly scary. And one of the core ideas behind it is to have a setting that's not like inherently scary. It's also going to be space-based, obviously. That's my vibe. But it's going to showcase how the spaceship gets creepier over time. It's gonna be great. I can't spoil much about it because it's not even like fully conceptualized yet, so we'll see. Go out based on camera position. Yeah, I mean, you could verse that up pretty easily. I mean, if you're just, I assume you're doing like a first-person effects. You easily verse up spawn particles in front of a player. So now we just need to decide how deep this is going to go. I'm thinking of having like a two-sided wall here, where it's like this is the exterior and here's a front, maybe for like a ship that's landing for whatever, but just a great place for combat. And then you have the interior lobby right here. I think that would be kind of cool. You have a verse guy? Who's your verse guy? Do you have a verse guy? Is that a joke? Because rust guys are kind of hard to come by, seems like. You have a friend that knows words. Okay. So they probably code for free or on the cheap. That's how it should be done, I guess. Yeah, so I'm thinking of like, there's these kind of curved walls here, just on the exterior. Curves in. This is a straight wall, curves in. And right here is the main exterior for fighting. I think that would be kind of cool. Man, I haven't done any level design since what was it? When was the last time I did level design? I mean, besides future projects. Last one I did was Play Wave series. That was, oh boy, that was months ago, half a year ago. Face cam again. Oh man, I didn't even do anything. That's so weird. I should probably just get rid of that. Thanks for calling it out though. I don't know why I need the face cam like that. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Who needs it? So PY Redux do you mean like same level design but like new graphics, or are you more on like updating? Like if you were to take Tilted for example, would you do something more on lines of like Neo Tilted, where it's like a kind of rebuild of the same PY, same layout but different props, different look? Or is the Redux more just like an update? I'm curious. If that face cam goes off again, I'm gonna be mad. No one wants to see my face like that. I don't want to see my face like that. Yeah, I think that works out. Can have a lobby area up to here, and then these like blades reaching out. I need to do another map playing stream because I want to see some of these things y'all are talking about. I think this should be a larger door. I don't know how to indicate that, but maybe like 5 tiles wide, and maybe 3 or 4 tiles tall. And then we could have a couple of platforms just layered above. Let's say 2 tiles above. Make these 3 by 3. What was that? So weird. Yeah, but this can be good. Good for defense points. add some of these. So glad I decided to outline everything. It's gonna make replacing everything with props much easier. Okay. That's a good start, actually. So, captain's thing here. Got our little atrium / lobby. Got the front of the ship. Some sort of like blades going in. It'll round down towards there. Got my hangars below. Ships can leave the hangars. Worst case scenario, I'll just use storm wings or like the UFOs or something. We'll see. Just thinking of the capture points. Like we have one outside there, have one in the lobby. I think we should have one. I think we should have one in the hangar. I think the hangar would be a pretty fun capture point. Pretty tight one too. But we have 2 entrances, so it'd be like right in the center here. And then of course the last one's up there. So four capture points. I think that would work out well. I need to get my own playlist up so I don't have to keep using this vibe in stream for music. It's not bad, but yeah. Let's see. How many monitors do I use? I have my TV hooked up to my gaming laptop. It's so it's 2 screens, and then I have my phone for chat. Very budget, very budget. I'm hoping by some chance I can win the solo dev award because they have a PC in there. That'd be really nice to have. We'll see though. We have spawn room down here. This floor, right? Yeah. Also, another benefit of this material I'm using is I can see how large it is in tiles, so that, you know, usually when I'm modeling, there's no sense of scale, and that sucks. This is definitely improved though. I think it's fine if they have a offshoot right there. Yeah, I should definitely get another monitor. I'm hoping to upgrade my my whole thing soon. Just need to get some money. It's rough. I have to pay for quite a bit, but you know, good thing about updating my setup is once it's all updated, I don't have to worry about it for quite a bit until everything breaks down again. It's a worthwhile investment though. I'm just trying to think of how I'm gonna model this. It's gonna be a bit rough. Unless I use a sphere. We're just gonna go off topic here. It's a little bit of experimentation. I think that's enough subdivisions. Maybe 32, just to be careful. Yeah, I love Neo Tilted. That's season 9 is when I really got into creative. Season 8 inspired me, and then season 9 I built a disaster survival map. I didn't have publishing rights back then, but I remember watching the World Cup in a creative server while I was working on that map, and it was Neo Tilted building pieces, so that's why I'm so fond of it. Let's see. I did a map playing stream last Saturday. I would say maybe next Saturday. I want to do it like a weekly occurrence. We'll see though. I have quite a bit to do, and that's kind of rough. But I'll have a submission open. I'll make a Google form or something, and I'll post it on Twitter and in the Discord. The goal is to allow creators to talk about the creation if they want to. There's no requirement to, but if you wanted to advertise by yourself, it's always available. Honestly, the modeling tools in Unreal Engine are underrated. They are great. I love them. I mean, of course, Blender's better, especially if you're creating props, but I think there's a bit of magic to Unreal Engine. Yeah, so the last stream I had was UEFN maps. They were published ones. I will be playing my maps using the playtest groups, because I do need to do some playtesting. For now, though, I prefer to only play finished experiences. It's just my preference. Where did that go? Just went zoom. So yeah, there'll be that limitation, but most people will be submitting finished experiences anyways. Yeah, next Saturday. Not this one. I have this to work on, so. night. Sleep well. I honestly don't know how long I'm gonna go tonight. We'll see. So what if we like had indents here, so they could kind of like overlay? I'm sure it'll be fine. Split up. These tools are so powerful, bro. I mean, you can model this quickly. But what if it's at an angle? Let's see about that. Yeah, I actually think an angle would look a little bit nicer. Yeah, for sure. All right, so paste this down. We're gonna give it negative scale. Like that. Oh, that's good. Very good start. Never thought I'd be building a spaceship this soon. Okay, so this is we shouldn't have walls there. We don't need the floor there. This is strictly an exterior. We'll keep that wall there. I think we should bake transform. I know that just screwed the other one up, so. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably more behind than you are. I mean, I spent yesterday just planning, today planning a bit, and this is still kind of the planning stage, more active planning still. It's rough, but just be glad we're not doing, you know, Unreal Engine, because they have to do custom assets and, you know, they have to hunt for assets and all that stuff, so this is a little bit better. little bit easier in my opinion. Here we go. Could be interesting. Good news is I can just mirror this once I have it to my liking. Yeah, planning is definitely the best move for the start. That's not bad. I mean, it's a little bad. At least a little bit gross. There's a way to embed, if I'm not mistaken. I guess Poly could do it. Or mesh cut, I mean. Say, for example, create a box. Scale it a bit. Yeah, UFM lighting is a major struggle for most people. I mean, even for me, it's like something I don't even think about, and then you publish it and it looks like garbage. It kind of sucks. Yeah, okay, mesh cut is going to be the way to go. That's a cool way to make things work. Don't want that though, so goodbye. So I'm thinking I create some sort of prism. Yeah, I need to get a Switch. I think there's a new one coming out in many, many years. But I definitely need to get a Switch. Because as the lowest quality platform, it's the most important thing to test. Because there's a lot of Switch players. In fact, my cousins are Switch players, and I don't want to leave them out, you know. I haven't done this much with the modeling tools before. This is kind of interesting. Yeah, I think the current plan for like all these low-end consoles and devices is to like boost the graphics. It's so weird. Like the Switch is supposed to have ray tracing for some reason. The new one, new Switch 2, which is really odd. I don't see how that's gonna be possible. Just doesn't make sense in my mind. We'll see though. Yeah, I mean, I don't have much time to playtest, so I don't really care about the quality of the playtest. I'm curious if we're allowed to update it post the whole thing being over. Like you can't. I did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. You can't update it when submissions are being judged. But I'm curious if afterwards you can edit it, because that'd be nice. So what if this is like my best map and I want to get more plays? Yeah, I saw the iPhone's getting major graphical updates. I don't understand why, like, or how. Like that's such a tiny machine. It's gonna overheat is what's gonna happen. It's gonna be fun to see that though. Did I get the right thing first try? Awesome. Yeah, I think we're allowed to update after the jam, but it has to be after all submissions have been judged, results are placed. Otherwise, you'll be disqualified for updating. They actually have a clause about that, so I know that for sure. Is there? Oh, there's a vertex over there. Okay, no. Went very far. Alright, we can try this. I mean, for the first 4, how many hours? 3 hours, only 3 hours. Made a lot of progress with this outline, and this is could be easy copy and paste when I'm done. All right, good night, Trumpet. Good luck on the competition. Can't wait to see what you do. Like I said, tag me whenever you release anything. This is gonna be really interesting. All right, let's see it. It looks so bad. Man, why does it look so bad? That needs to extend beyond, and okay, I see. Undo. Okay. I'm pretty sure they brought back police cars recently. Thought I saw a post about that, like in maybe season 2. I don't think they're disallowed anymore. That was because of 2020. You're fine though. Police cars, you know, they're not gonna, most likely not gonna ruin you for having a police car in your map. I mean, it's not in the guidelines, so there's no... You're not gonna get in trouble for that, I guarantee. Besides, Epic doesn't even uphold their own guidelines. It's kind of a shame. That's why it's so weird. Messed up somewhere. Rip. You know, actually, I think it would be better to use a prism. Yeah. Triangle's not working. Or pyramid's not working. Yeah, this is gonna work way better. Honestly, can't believe there are people still watching the stream. It's gotta be one of the most boring streams you've watched. Maybe there's some value to it. Maybe you're learning something. Who knows? I guess we're gonna try that. So you're working on it while I'm streaming. Does that help with productivity, having someone also working in creative on stream? I bet it might. I know I'm like way more productive whenever I'm watching a stream that's creative oriented. Hey Paradox. It's jamming. This is day 1. Right now I'm just working on the outline so that everything will flow naturally. I mean, honestly, I've made a lot of progress. It's been 3 hours. Basically building a spaceship. We'll see how it turns out, but it's looking pretty decent right now. Actually, looking at this edge right here, I'm curious if I even want the divot. We'll see. I just need to give it more texture than just a sphere, though. Mesh cut. Let's see what it looks like. It's not horrible. Could use some improvement though. Especially with this weird edge here. I do not like that. Right. Undo all that. Make sure nothing's cut. Cube, right? Box. Don't know why I'm in all caps. Yeah, that's why I was thinking, like, we're gonna see some really great maps for this, because majority of maps you see are red v blues with the parkour galleries, and it's gonna be great. I'm very excited. I would like to win, but I have like no pressure to. I don't have to win, you know. But it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I don't know why it's bending like this. This is weird. Yeah, I mean, I've seen a couple Unreal Engine creators try to get into Fortnite, and they're struggling because number one, they don't know how the community runs, and also bugs. They're so bad. The bugs are so bad on this platform. I definitely think original creators have a pretty major advantage in UEFN. I don't even think 100 people are doing this, to be honest. We'll see though. Gotta catch up on chat. Yeah. Are you sure you can't do verse code? Are you not doing anything innovative? I mean, I had an idea for verse code and I could probably rapidly prototype something up real quick if I wanted to. Materials too, like that's definitely something you can do on the other side. I mean, you don't really need, if your verse code is complicated enough, you don't really need the landscape to start testing it. Just get into a basic blank map and start testing out your verse code. If it's gonna be complex, I don't know if it is or not. Or even just materials. Like, get to work. Don't sit around. We don't have much time. So lazy. Okay, this should be better. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's much improved. Look at it from the outside. Got some depth to it. It looks good. we need some sort of extension here, because there's just a hole. Actually, I think that's something I can resolve real quick. Make sure it's not cut yet. Go back. What's it called? Box. Honestly, doing this as a solo dev, it's pretty crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this in time. Yeah, that should improve it. Mesh cut. By making this invisible. At least this time it doesn't have that ring on the end. I think we can work with. Oh, it does. Never mind. Let's try. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I mean, if your map's gonna be that simple, I'm just kidding. Oh, there's a trim thing. Oh, I see. I don't think that's gonna help me though. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have gotten rid of the edge here. Though, I mean, I think I used... Let's look at our meshes. Should have a collection. Got the dome. Is that my only dome? I guess it did save. Rip. Okay. Well, that's fine. Try this. Hopefully this looks good. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. For sure. Alright. Besides that cut there. That's a good texture. I like the bend to it. It looks good. Yeah. I'm satisfied with that. Yeah, we'll just cut that out. Man, really like 30 minutes just getting that part in. Really puts in perspective how long it takes to make these maps. Come on. It's one version. Okay. Oh no, it stretches with this. Alright, let's see if I can either fill holes. Select all. Yeah, that messed it up, so we're not gonna do that. Okay, we'll just attach a plane. Worst case scenario, but it's not bad. I mean, shouldn't be. Yeah, we could just append a simple mesh like this. It's not gonna screw up the UVs. I'm gonna have to mess with the UVs anyways. Oh no, really? This is your first time in UEFN? I'm sure you've touched UEFN, but this is your first test of UEFN. I don't know if MegaJam is gonna be the best option right now. I mean, good luck. good luck as well, say. It's a lot of work. At least you have a team. It's good to have a team. I assume it's a team of 5. You wait for the max number. Why does it say call number? I did not pick that. This is so tedious. Ooh, that's gonna be rough. That is gonna be rough. I mean, at least they have someone who knows how to use U of N, or at least vaguely knows. I don't know what your skill set is, or skill level is. That's the right point, actually. Maybe slightly off. Yeah, it's just a little bit off. That's where it's off. I see, yeah. Well, we can move it up, it's okay. Yeah, that's good. I mean, as long as it's going smooth. I'm a little bit worried for y'all. It's okay. There's always next year if things don't work out. And, I mean, I guess it's more important that y'all learn than not try it in the first place, so. Union. Actually, maybe I shouldn't union them yet. Yeah. We need to align this ever so slightly. That's good. Do they have experience in like Blender or any of the other major, or Unity or Unreal Engine even? Just trying to gauge where y'all are at. this seems looking good. I think that's just like the only midpoint there. Cleared that up. Awesome. All right, I can finally merge. Awesome. And then we can mirror it. Gotta mirror it the right way though. It's very odd. Oh, I see. There we go. Now look at these modeling tools. Finally using them. Actually, yeah, it does look a little bit cooler. And now people can like land on here, run up, jump down. Gives it a little bit more dynamic flow. I think that looks great. Yeah. Awesome. Alright, let's see what y'all. Oh, Core. Isn't Core... Yeah, I've heard of Core. Core was supposed to be like the competitor to Fortnite Creative back in the day. It's like, yeah. I remember Mustard promoting it. But yeah, I mean, like, device knowledge, super important for any UFN dev. A lot of these people coming over from Unreal Engine are used to coding, probably hate devices. And that just sucks. There's, it's a bit of a skill issue for them. There we go, got polygroups. Oh, that's weird. We'll save. I mean, that looks pretty cool. We have our entrance. It's gonna be atrium right here. I think there's gonna be windows on this, on the whatever material I'll put here, and then some sort of rounded end here, leading up to that. I've never done something so, I guess, rounded in modeling, so it's a little bit difficult. But I can just imagine landing here, fighting people, going up there. I think that'd be very fun. Yeah. What other programming languages do you learn? C++, I assume. Wow, that was the first drink of water I had in 3 hours. Crazy. I was crazy once. We're not doing that. Yeah, there's some good selections. I really only have experience with C++, um, and Verse now. Verse is my main language, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, I think it's yeah, I think Unreal Engine's gonna be, or at least UEFN is gonna be the best place to be right now, just because of all the money Epic's putting into it. Unreal Engine, of course, has so many capabilities. It's very worth it. But I will say, UEFN or Unreal Engine in general, I've heard people complain about its Unreal Engine look. People aren't really stylizing their games. That's something I'm going to be more conscious of in the future. But right now, you know, most maps are going to be in the Fortnite style, so sometime down the road, it'll change. Man, I made so much progress. It's been, what, 3.5 hours? Did not expect that. Which is honestly amazing. I think we need some walls on the side here. In case anyone's concerned, these are not the materials I'm using for the actual walls. I'm just using a grid for my own sake. UFN will be big one day. I know that for sure. I think in roughly about a year is when higher quality games are gonna start blowing up. But it's just about how we market them and how we get them out there. Because, you know, it's pretty limited right now. You see the occasional high quality map and then it dies off like every map does. Ideally, we're waiting for a time where we have that longevity and the tools to support a better game. I think that's something we'll get. Probably, we need tools for that. We need the save device, number one. We need the ability to create custom weapons and abilities. Basically, like all the tools. We need all of the tools, and eventually we'll get there. I don't think large-scale maps are going to do well because performance issues, and from what I've seen, like most battle royales just don't perform well because there's not enough players, not enough engagement going on at once. That's why maps like the Pit are so successful, is because it's fast-paced. That's what people want. So until we get proper devices for all those and proper support for more players, you got to keep VR maps small. You got to keep most creative maps really small, just to keep it multiplayer. Yeah, I don't know about realism though. I don't really see many people doing realism either. It's just like most people do low poly or just spam Fortnite props going into the sky. But yeah. Realism is kind of weird. That's what everybody's doing at UFN because that's the basic look is realism. I think going more stylized. If you look at Fode, for example, Fode does their style. It's very cartoony. They have their characters. And they're doing pretty well because it's very customized and it's very unique. So I think looking into style more is going to be a great way to promote your maps. Eventually. Maybe not right now. It depends on the vibe you're going for too. Like, if you're going for a horror map, you're probably gonna want realistic meshes for your typical horror map. There might be a stylized horror map where it's like a bunch of drawings and you know, it gets creepy because you don't really know what to expect. Go for whatever you want, but we're trying to be conscious about how things feel. And we're looking way ahead with this because honestly, most players are really young. They don't care about how things look. They just want to play, and they'll play a map, forget about it. And once we get a better climate for higher quality maps, then we can have these conversations and, you know, have actual worth in them. It's sad that we can't really have that right now, but it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, go full into whatever style you want. I mean, you can go either realistic or cartoony, whatever you want. I mean, I think for a horror map, it looks great. I saw a couple screenshots. It looks great. I think, oh, like I said, like we talked about, lighting is very important, especially with fog. Very important that you test on different quality settings and also different devices, because lighting and fog can be drastically different. I learned that firsthand. Because in a lot of my events, I don't really have barriers around, because I don't like the default skies, I like the real skies. So I'd use fog, and most people play on super low settings for a reason. You know, you're experiencing something that's supposed to be like experienced on high graphics, and you go for the lowest settings. It doesn't make sense. But people who are on there, the fog is just like right in front of their face. They can't see anything, and it makes for such a poor experience. Yeah, I'm curious what you're working on. I don't know. I don't think you can spoil it, but I think a lot of us are trying to do some more innovative things, because that's what we're kind of hungry for, is to see something new, something fresh. Yeah, of course. And it gives you a warning whenever it's not fit for a feature level. Usually it does. Like for the distance fields, whatever distance fields, you have to have it on SM5 or 6. or else it has an error for you, which is interesting. All right. So we have this atrium here. It's great. Front bit. After they fight through the atrium, they can't go up the staircase of doom yet. They have to go sabotage the hangars. They have to go way down deep for that. And the good thing about that is they can enter through these through the hangars and go straight into the lobby here. So there's like a couple entry points, not too many that it's like exposed, but not too little that people can just camp and shoot off people. So you can enter through any of these 3 hangars, through the front. I might have some offshoot right up here with a door, just so they can get in. We'll see. Yeah, I think, the staircase kind of ruins it. Actually, yeah, right here. Yeah, we have this, area right here. And that, I guess I might push this back. We'll see. I mean, this is a lot of progress. I did not expect this much. It's also like no progress because everything is just outlines. But yeah, I had to remove all the fog from the map because fog makes the barriers look weird. Now it looks great. There's no fog. Wait, now you can clearly see it's a texture. I never really noticed that. Like it's just a texture. Square texture like this. That's so odd. Anyways, I'm gonna use my own sky if I have the time for it. Looks good so far. I'm curious how this feels in game. I guess we can check that out. Wish it didn't take so long to open up a game. So slow. Man. All right. Garbage lighting, I see. That's because I got rid of all lighting. Let's see if we're just gonna turn on everything I turned off. Yeah, lighting is gonna be something I neglect for sure. That could be a severe penalty against me. Y'all can chat more. I'm just waiting. Oh, there we go. All right, look at our crappy grid material. The weird barrier here. Oh, that's a wall. Okay. Alright, so we've got this huge room, spawn lobby with weapons. Go through here, little defense area. Probably only gonna be 2 tiles tall. Another little offshoot here. Maybe I think that's gonna be on the second floor. Look at that. I can't speak right now. Stairs right here. Glitchy mesh. Probably need to work on collision. Got the main atrium. This is huge, but it's not too large. It's gonna be a great defense point. Basically gonna feel like a Red v Blue size. It's not bad. And here's the front area. We land here. We fight. People are just falling in, trying to break into the map. I think there's a capture point here as well, just to get into the atrium. And then you have to get into the hangars as well. So the hangars have pretty good space, just so you can get out, in and out with the spaceship. And then you go in here. This is the wall there. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Hangar's very spacious. I think the capture point's gonna be there. We got the staircase. Another door. And then the back end of the hangar. I think I want to have these be windows, and you can walk by and look through the windows. And go up the stairs here. Actually, this is a great layout. It doesn't feel too large, also doesn't feel too small. I mean, it feels like a spaceship, for sure. I mean, that's the goal. I mean, definitely need to get some walls in here. But it's feeling good. I also have a doorway here, leading into another hallway. I don't know what I can put here. I'm gonna be very creative because I think there should be rooms that are just packed with antiques. Who knows? Sweet. All right, gotta take a screenshot for Twitter. Post my day 1 progress. crappy screenshot. Alright. I guess I should probably get some sleep, huh? Got a long day tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I might split it up into 3 streams depending on when I wake up. I gotta figure out what my goal is. Yeah, there it is. The basic outline of the layout, and still so much work to do. Pretty good for 3.5 hours though. I'm liking this level of design. Anyways, I'm gonna end stream there. Thanks for joining. Thanks for sticking around if you're sticking around. Appreciate chatting with y'all. Yes, good night. Get some sleep. Have a good one.